Top 6 habits for diabetics to naturally lower your blood sugar fast. Struggling with high blood sugar? You're not alone. But what if I told you there are simple habits you can start today that can lower your blood sugar fast without medication? Whether you're living with type 2 diabetes or just trying to prevent it, balancing your blood sugar is key to feeling better and avoiding serious health risks like heart disease, kidney damage, and even vision loss. In this video, we're diving into the top 6 habits that can help you naturally lower your blood sugar levels and feel more energized. These tips are easy to follow and will make a real difference in your health. Fast. Stick around into the end because you will not want to miss habits number 3. Now let's dive in. 1. Eat carbohydrates last. Here's a simple trick that can help you lower your blood sugar fast. Eat carbohydrates last. Sounds easy, right? But the order in which you eat your food can actually have a big impact on your blood sugar levels after a meal. Let me explain how. Research shows that eating carbohydrates after vegetables can result in lower blood sugar levels after your meal. In one study, participants with type 2 diabetes ate the same meal on separate days but in different orders. Some ate carbohydrates first, followed by protein and vegetables. Others ate protein and vegetables first, followed by carbohydrates, and some ate everything together. The results were clear. When carbohydrates were consumed at the end of the meal, blood sugar levels were significantly lower compared to when they were eaten first. This is because vegetables, especially those high in fiber and water, help slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, giving your body more time to process them without causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. But that's not all. A research review also concluded that the order of your food matters for blood sugar control. The recommended order goes like this. Start with high water and fiber-rich foods like vegetables, then move on to protein-rich foods, followed by healthy fats, then complex carbohydrates, and finally, if you need them, simple carbohydrates or sugary foods. Why does this work? Fiber and protein help slow down the absorption of sugars into your bloodstream. This means that your body has a chance to process the sugar more slowly, avoiding those sudden spikes that can leave you feeling sluggish or tired. This simple habit of eating carbs last can make a huge difference in how your body handles sugar. It's a small change that can help keep your blood sugar levels stable, improve your energy, and reduce your risk of complications like heart disease, kidney problems, and vision loss. If you're thinking, but how can I always remember to eat carbs last? Don't worry. Start by making small adjustments. For example, when you sit down to eat, try filling half your plate with vegetables first, then add your protein, healthy fats, and finally your carbs. Over time, this will become second nature. This habit is easy to implement and can have a big impact on your health. And the best part, you don't need to make any drastic changes to your diet. Just tweak the order of your meals. Small steps like this can lead to big results in managing your blood sugar naturally and feeling better every day. 2. Incorporate more soluble fiber into your meals. Want to naturally lower your blood sugar? One simple way is by adding more soluble fiber to your meals. But what exactly is soluble fiber, and how does it help? Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that doesn't get broken down and absorbed into your bloodstream, which means it won't raise your blood sugar. But soluble fiber, the kind that dissolves in water, has an extra benefit. It slows down digestion. When you eat soluble fiber, it helps slow the absorption of carbohydrates, meaning that the sugar from your food enters your bloodstream much slower. This leads to smaller, slower spikes in blood sugar after meals. Let's take a look at some research to show how powerful this can be. In a small study of healthy adults, researchers found that adding soluble fiber to a sugary drink significantly lowered blood sugar levels. That's right. Just by adding fiber, they could reduce the blood sugar spike from a sugary beverage. But what about people with type 2 diabetes? Another study focused on breakfast meals showed that when people ate meals with more soluble fiber, whether from natural fiber-rich foods or a soluble fiber supplement, their blood sugar levels after the meal were 18% lower. That's a huge difference. The study showed that soluble fiber can help reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes, which is exactly what you want to keep your blood sugar in check. So, how can you add more soluble fiber to your meals? Luckily, there are plenty of delicious natural sources of soluble fiber. Some great options include oats, apples, bananas, avocados, beans, lentils, peas, Brussels sprouts, and even nuts and seeds. These foods are not only great for your blood sugar, but they're also packed with nutrients that support your overall health. Here's an easy way to start. Try adding a handful of oats to your morning smoothie or enjoy some avocado on your toast. You can even snack on a banana or a handful of nuts. The more soluble fiber you eat, the more you'll notice your blood sugar staying steady and your energy levels staying high throughout the day. It's a small change, but incorporating more soluble fiber into your meals can have a big impact on your blood sugar control. And remember, it's not just about lowering blood sugar. It's about feeling better, having more energy, and reducing your risk of complications like heart disease and kidney damage. By making this simple habit a part of your routine, you're taking control of your health in a natural, effective way. 3. Try intermittent fasting. Have you ever heard of intermittent fasting? It's a popular method that's been getting a lot of attention for weight loss and its health benefits, especially when it comes to blood sugar control. But how exactly does it work, and how can it help you manage your blood sugar naturally? Intermittent fasting, IF, is a way of eating where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. There are several methods, but when it comes to managing blood sugar, research suggests that eating most of your calories earlier in the day with a smaller dinner can be particularly helpful. Specifically, eating breakfast and lunch as your main meals and having an early, smaller dinner before 6 p.m. may help keep your blood sugar levels steady. Why does this work? Well, studies have shown that eating late at night can actually worsen blood sugar regulation, even in healthy adults. When you eat later in the evening, your body has to work harder to process the food, and it can lead to higher blood sugar levels after meals. But when you finish eating earlier in the day, your body has more time to digest and process the food before you go to sleep, helping to keep blood sugar levels more stable overnight. And the research doesn't stop there. A recent review of studies found that no matter what type of intermittent fasting you try, the results are impressive. People who practiced IF showed improvements in their blood sugar levels, cholesterol, and even in their hemoglobin A1C levels. Hemoglobin A1C is a blood test that measures your average blood sugar levels over the past 3 months, and it's a key test used to diagnose prediabetes and diabetes. Lowering your A1C can reduce your risk of long-term complications from diabetes, like heart disease and kidney problems. So, how can you get started with intermittent fasting? It doesn't have to be complicated. You can start by simply eating your meals within an 8 to 10 hour window during the day and fasting for the remaining hours. For example, you could eat between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. and then fast for the rest of the day. If that feels too restrictive, start with a shorter fasting window and gradually increase it as your body adjusts. It's important to remember that intermittent fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's always a good idea to check with your doctor before making any big changes to your eating habits, especially if you have diabetes. But if you can manage it, intermittent fasting can be a powerful tool to help lower blood sugar levels, improve your overall health, and feel more energized. This habit, when done correctly, can help you take control of your blood sugar naturally. And it's just one of the many ways you can improve your health and feel your best every day. 4. Go on a walk after meals. Here's something simple yet incredibly effective. Take a walk after you eat. It might sound too easy to make a big difference, but trust me, this small habit can have a huge impact on your blood sugar levels. After eating, your body starts breaking down carbohydrates into glucose, sugar, which enters your bloodstream. But here's the thing. When you walk, your muscles use that glucose for energy, which helps lower the spike in your blood sugar levels. It's like giving your body a helping hand to process the sugar more effectively. Research backs this up. In a study with 21 healthy young adults, researchers found that taking brisk 30-minute walks after meals reduced post-meal blood sugar spikes. The participants who walked after eating a meal with carbs had significantly lower blood sugar peaks compared to those who didn't walk. Even more interesting, walking after a high-carb drink had the same effect. And it's not just about the intensity of the walk. A 2022 study showed that even light-intensity walking was more effective than sitting, But simply standing after a meal could help lower your blood sugar levels too. So, if you can't go for a full walk, just standing up and moving around a little bit is still better than staying seated. Walking is not only good for your blood sugar, it also helps improve how well your body's insulin works. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells for energy. When you walk after meals, you're essentially helping your body clear the sugar from your bloodstream more efficiently, which can be a game changer for managing diabetes. The best part? You don't need to spend hours at the gym. Just a quick 10 to 20-minute walk after meals can make a noticeable difference. It's easy, free, and you can do it anywhere. So, next time you finish eating, instead of reaching for the couch, try stepping outside for a walk. It's a simple, natural way to keep your blood sugar levels in check and feel better every day. So, whether you're at home, at work, or even after dining out, don't underestimate the power of a quick walk. It's a small habit with big benefits for your blood sugar and your overall health. 5. Consume more vitamin D. Let's talk about something that a lot of people overlook when it comes to managing blood sugar: vitamin D. You might not realize it, but vitamin D plays a big role in how your body regulates blood sugar. In fact, research shows that many people with diabetes, especially those with type 2 diabetes, have low levels of vitamin D, which can make blood sugar management more challenging. In the United States, it's estimated that about 40% of adults are vitamin D deficient, and that includes many people with diabetes. This deficiency can lead to poor blood sugar control, and it's been linked to insulin resistance, where your body has trouble using insulin properly. Insulin resistance is a key issue for people with type 2 diabetes. But here's the good news. Getting more vitamin D can help improve blood sugar regulation. A recent research review that looked at 46 studies found that people with type 2 diabetes who took a vitamin D supplement saw improvements in their blood sugar control and reductions in HbA1c levels, the test that measures your average blood sugar over the past 3 months. And it's not just for people with diabetes. Research has shown that vitamin D supplementation can reduce the risk of developing diabetes by 15%, and it increases the likelihood of normalizing blood sugar regulation by 30% in people with prediabetes and low vitamin D levels. Now, before you rush to grab a vitamin D supplement, keep in mind that it's important not to overdo it. Too much vitamin D can cause high calcium levels in the blood, which can harm your kidneys, bones, and soft tissues. So it's essential to talk to your doctor before starting a supplement, especially if you're unsure about your vitamin D levels. A simple blood test can tell you if you need to boost your vitamin D intake. So, how can you get more vitamin D? You can spend some time in the sun, eat foods like fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified dairy, or consider taking a supplement if needed. Just be sure to check with your healthcare provider to find out the best way to safely incorporate more vitamin D into your routine. 6. Eat more avocado. Now, let's talk about something delicious and super healthy: avocado. If you're looking for a simple and tasty way to help regulate your blood sugar, adding more avocado to your meals could be a game changer. Why? Because avocados are packed with healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all of which can help improve blood sugar control. In one small study, 31 people with high body weight or obesity were given 3 different meals: one with no avocado, one with half an avocado, and one with a whole avocado. The results were pretty amazing. Those who ate half or a whole avocado had lower blood sugar levels after the meal, and their blood flow improved compared to those who didn't have any avocado at all. This shows that even a small amount of avocado can have a positive impact on your blood sugar, but it doesn't stop there. A 2023 study found a strong link between avocado consumption and a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes, especially in U.S. adults with Hispanic or Latino ancestry. Over a 6-year period, those who regularly ate avocado were less likely to develop type 2 diabetes, particularly if they had prediabetes at the start of the study. This is huge, as it suggests that incorporating avocado into your diet may help prevent or delay the onset of type 2 diabetes. So how can you add more avocado to your meals? It's easier than you might think. You can spread it on toast, toss it into salads, blend it into smoothies, or even just enjoy it on its own with a little salt and pepper. Not only will it help your blood sugar, but it'll also add flavor and creaminess to your dishes. Remember, small changes like this can make a big difference over time. So why not start adding avocado to your meals today and see how it can help you feel better and manage your blood sugar more effectively? Managing your blood sugar doesn't have to be complicated. With just a few simple habits like adding more fiber to your meals, trying intermittent fasting, taking a walk after meals, getting enough vitamin D, and eating more avocado, you can start seeing real changes in your blood sugar levels. Not only will these habits help you feel better and have more energy, but they'll also reduce your risk of chronic diseases and improve your overall health. Remember, making small, consistent changes to your lifestyle can have a huge impact over time. And if you're unsure about how to monitor or regulate your blood sugar, always talk to your healthcare provider. They're your best resource for personalized advice. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more videos like this one. And for even more tips on how to live a healthier life, check out the other videos on my channel. Together, we can take control of our health and lower our blood sugar naturally. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you and goodbye.